Hey guys, so I am doing a review on the 24-hour Revlon ColorStay foundation, and I'm wearing it right now, topped with a little bit of concealer, not much, and some powder. The concealer I used was CoverGirl Invisible Concealer, and the powder was CoverGirl Clean Powder, I guess. That's all it really was. So yeah, I'm going to do a review, and this is the first time I've ever worn it just right now, and I just bought it and I just put it on my face, and I'm going to do a review on it. First off, by God, was this expensive for me. My foundations that I usually buy range from like $7 to $9. They're not that expensive, and I've tried kind of a few. I've tried CoverGirl Clean, I have tried a NYC foundation, and I've tried something else that I don't remember. I've tried 2 other foundations, so I guess not a lot, but I have tried, you know, foundations. And I have been searching the webs for a good foundation. My mom might come in a couple of seconds, just letting you all know. I have been searching the YouTubes and the webs and everything for the best foundation that has the best coverage, that is a drugstore product, a drugstore foundation, and what else? And for oily skin, because I have oily skin, and I like to say that I have combination skin just because my very top right here gets dry, but the entire rest of my face is pretty oily because I'm a teenager and hormones and blah. But I was recommended many a time for the 24-hour Revlon ColorStay, and so I was like, you know what? I knew you were gonna come over here. It's okay. Okay, love you too. Told you. I was recommended to get this and use this and love this. And I have never, ever, I almost just dropped it, I've never tried a Revlon product, ever. No mascara, no eyeliner, no powder, no anything. So I was kind of like, I don't know. I guess I've always strayed away from Revlon products because I kind of guessed that for some reason I thought they were more older crowds. Like Revlon, I just thought was kind of, oh, Revlon, like, I don't know, like fancy, maybe a little on the older side, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I saw like girls my age using Revlon stuff, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get Revlon stuff. So I only just bought this though. I didn't get the powder or the concealer that really goes with it. I might in the future, but for right now, my first Revlon product was the ColorStay foundation. Now, I had heard from, I mean, I'm talking like probably over like 20 people who really recommend this foundation because of the long wear that it does claim to have, and the fact that it is for actually kind of oily skin. Because not very many foundations, even though they claim to be, are really made for oily skin. You know, like people who wear foundation are sometimes in the older areas, like late teens, early like young adult type. So usually people's skin aren't so oily, and people companies trying to make it for oily skin, and they just become really cakey, which is why we have teenagers who are called cake-faced, because of they put on so much because it claims to situate with the oil and blah blah blah, which it never does. So I put this on. I put a generous amount. I didn't go light on it, but I didn't go I didn't put 2 coats or anything. And I'm pretty, I don't know. For the lighting, I mean, obviously the lighting helps, but when I put it on, it is a warm tone foundation, if you didn't know. And if you don't really know what that means, it means it has more of a yellowier shade than, there's really two shades. There's like two kind of hues of foundation. There's more yellowy tones, which are usually called warm tones, or there's pink tones, and I don't really know the opposite name for those. Those might be warm tones, or those might be cool tones. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but there's really like yellow and pink undertones of foundation. This is a yellow undertone. I got the palest one because I am so pale, and this is Ivory, 110 Ivory, and yeah, it says right here it is made for combination / oily skin, although I have had many people claim that it is really good for oily skin. It's not just combination. So yeah, I was really excited to try it, and I put it on my face, and I was like, oh, I hope it's light enough, because us pale people, we have no selection when it comes to foundation, and you know what I'm talking about, because like the light beige may look like your foundation, and you don't want to go for Ivory because you're like, I'm not that pale though, and it looks light in the bottle. No, honey, you are probably Ivory or light or whatever. You're not beige, or you're not nude or something. I am telling you, if you think you're pale, just get the pale or the light or whatever. This is not talking about foundation. This is a video review of this. I should be talking about this. So I put one coat on, and I was kind of scared because it was yellow tone. I'm more of a pink tone. The way you can tell is from the veins on your thing, your wrist here. If they're green, you're probably a yellow tone. If they're more blue, you're probably more of a pink tone. I am more of a pink tone, so when I saw that they were all yellow, I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. But nonetheless, I put it on. It's not quite like, I mean, obviously there's like no foundation in the world, unless you make it by yourself, that will match your skin perfectly. If you have that blessing, just God bless you, because I wish I had that blessing, but not a lot of people do, because foundations are made for ranges of skin types and colors and blah blah blah. And so yeah, so I was kind of worried because I was putting it on, and it was, to me, it was like a little yellowier than I kind of wanted. I don't want to say tan, because it wasn't really tanner than I wanted. It was just more yellow than I wanted. Like I said, I'm a pink shade person, so yeah. But I did put foundation on my spots and speckles, and I put CoverGirl Clean powder everywhere, and I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, obviously the lighting has some magical justice, but it's pretty good. What else? Yeah, it is kind of thick, but I really like that because it makes it, I can feel it's probably going to stay for a long time. I don't feel like it's like thin. Like if you ever had a foundation feel thin, that's bad, because thin foundations can melt easily. But yeah, I don't think, I mean, foundations and eyeliner and other things always say 24 hours. What person in this world wears full-on face makeup or whatever type of makeup that claims to be 24 hours for 24 hours? I mean, really, tell me one person. I'd love to know. If you're up for more than 24 hours, God bless your soul. Because I have done it, and it is very exhausting. And I was makeupless, so I mean, yeah, even if you have a pink or red or whatever undertone skin shade, I still recommend this. And this is the lightest shade. It's, again, Ivory, 110 Ivory. And, I mean, imagine, I had to blend it down on my neck, but I do that all the time anyway. But I mean, if I didn't, it would be kind of apparent. So if you don't blendy, it might look a little weird, but nonetheless. So yes, again, first time wearing it ever, just bought it like half an hour ago. So I mean, I don't know yet, but right now, if it feels comfortable, it doesn't really, I mean, obviously you can tell when you're wearing makeup, but I don't feel suffocated. I don't feel like I'm gonna break out because of it. The smell, almost forgot to mention the smell. It smells like paint. If you don't like the smell of paint, like if you despise the smell of paint, just spray perfume everywhere, put it on your face, and then just walk out of your room smelling wonderful. I don't really like the smell of paint, and when I smelled this I was like, ugh, but it's not strong. It's just when you smell, like, when you actually like smell it, it smells like paint, but it really does not smell like paint when you're applying it, really. It's just the chemicals. I mean, they just probably make that scent. I'm sure, I hope there's no paint in here. I mean, if I just painted my face, I don't know. Yeah, so if you like really don't like the smell of paint, or if you're allergic to the smell of paint or something, I would really refrain from buying this product. I'm pretty sure probably all the shades smell like this, so if you are a different shade, and you just do not like the smell of paint, like at all, like if you can like stand it for like a little tiny bit, this is fine, because it doesn't smell like it. And now my brother's gonna be a jerk. But yeah, that's my review. And if you want to buy it, it was like 13 bucks for me. I bought it at Walgreens, but then I went to CVS and it was like, or no, it was like 14 bucks at Walgreens. Went to CVS, it was 13 bucks. So if you want to save $1, and depending on places and locations and blah, but I'm done because he's gonna piss me off and that's just gonna be bad. So Revlon ColorStay 24-hour, recommend it. Let me see if I can actually focus. Whoa. Alright, thanks guys.